Star Trek Lower Decks review, season 2, episode 4. Now, every time I do these, I swear we're further along, but it's like, oh, we're on like episode 6. Oh no, it's episode 4. Oh, lie.
Yeah, I clicked episode 4 on Animaniacs because I'm like, wait, weren't we didn't we start Animaniacs in the second season of Lower Decks at the same time? But no. We are apparently one ahead on Animaniacs.
Apparently. Damn, why is it anytime I start like a cool secret about myself, nobody believes it? I could be a badass assassin.
Okay, I may have watched the wrong one.
Okay, which one did you watch?
I watched the one with the Dupplers.
Oh. How much of this do you remember?
I vaguely remember it. I mean, I have done that before. Oh, the one with the fucking Mugato. Okay. Somebody actually somebody actually took the clips from the Mugato in the original series and dubbed them with scenes from Mariner, so it looked like spliced them with scenes with Mariner and Boimler, so it looked like they were talking about the Mugato shagging Kirk.
Oh, and I see that because the Mariner is plausible. Well, it could be plausible with me too.
No.
Silence. Or start a rumor that you like feet.
No wonder I'm so forgetful. Silence. Wait, what were we talking about?
And
hey, for those of you with your bingo cards out, there's the Doctor Who reference.
marks on your arm.
I'm wearing sleeves, so I can't tell.
Now, does it count as tick marks if your entire arm is black from ink?
That just means you're in a nest.
What?
No wonder we're so forgetful today.
So, I mean... So, a great way to deal with a Ferengi is just say, hey, I know a way to make you more money. And honestly, because I can see this happening, they could even sell the shit as like face moisturizer or something.
Yeah?
Yeah. Rich people would buy that up.
Just call it goop and they'll stick it anywhere.
Oh, dear God. Yes. Here's some goop. Never be afraid to misstable a product.
Yeah, that is in the Ferengi, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Book of Acquisitions.
Wait, they have a book?
Yeah. It's called the Book of Acquisitions.
I do find I mean, they mentioned this in the episode, but they're right, and I do find it's like, you can make this stuff, right?
Rules of Acquisitions. No, but that was in a book. They in the Voyager episode where they had those Ferengis on that planet acting like gods, they printed out a book of it. And they sold it for a lot of platinum.
Oh, I bet. Money.
Money.
Now, it's like, I do say, oh no, you're gonna try to assert dominance, or maybe not. I think he just likes to watch. So, question.
What?
Their horns aren't their dicks, are they?
I don't believe so.
Okay, because that rubbing of the horn made me think otherwise.
Hey, rubbing horns and rubbing faces together is actually a pretty
Oh, yeah, I know.
standard.
I know, together, I meant rubbing your own.
Hey, you've heard of unicorn mayonnaise?
No, I have not, and I am scared to look that up.
Look up robot chicken unicorn mayonnaise when we're done here.
Okay, sure, but I'm afraid I'm going to see stuff that I should not have seen.
They're puppets. Or claymation. Remember that robot chicken.
And it's also robot chicken. I know
Yeah.
how bad robot chicken is.
Yes. Dex, do you know what we're talking about? The unicorn mayonnaise?
Oh God, even he
Yes.
knows.
Yes.
Terrified. Anyway, a medical checkup. Honestly, if my medical checkup was just a quick scan, I'd be like, oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah, now I'm these shoving needles and digging around my arm bullshit.
And even the doctor, well, they do say doctors make the worst patients.
They do. I'm a doctor. I would know if I was sick or not.
What MD says I'm not sick, I'm fine. Or I'm dying. One or the other.
Yeah, there's no in between with that, is there?
No.
Ooh. Do you think they had WebMD in their time?
Yes, it's probably me.
No, I just want to see an wonder if you could use the internal sensors to take the scans all at once. Huh. Maybe.
Well, I mean, they can tell, human life signs and all that. But I think it would be kind of like trying to scan an entire book at once. You'd have to go and get it page by page.
True, and there's like probably a privacy concern too.
Yeah. What if
Like,
you
you have gonorrhea?
what if you end up with two crewmen shagging while you're doing that, and it's like, oh no, their blood level, their those hormones and all that are up, and they're under a lot of stress. We need to just they're just having sex. You have high blood pressure. Blah blah blah. That's not that. No.
It just reminded me of like this, like it was like a gimmick thing. It's like these two rings where you can like feel your partner's heartbeat.
Oh, that gimmick.
And somebody made the joke. It's like, answer the goddamn phone right now. I know you're not running a marathon at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I like that scan thing. It's like funny. Oh, you should drink more milk. No, I'm strong. Oh, my back. Emergency teleportation now. No,
honestly, drinking milk, it doesn't really help you with that because
you need bananas.
Yeah, you need potassium to go with it. Otherwise, it actually leaches the calcium from your bones.
Yeah. As I was gonna say before, I would like to see like an episode where like like the crew members like find this website, right? That's like WebMD or whatever. Like this guy is like, if you have this, you could have this contagious thing, and you just see like a whole bunch of them going over to the doc to med bay. It's like, hey, I think I have this or this or this. It's like, just please stop.
They have done that with Barkley before.
Nice.
It's like Barkley stopped reading the medical, and this was before WebMD.
Ah.
Because this was back in TNG era, and WebMD didn't exist yet.
Maybe he invented it then.
Yeah. But no, it's like, would you stop looking through the medical dictionaries? You do not have everything.
Okay,
and then he ended up with the disease named after him, and it just like, there went that.
I also want to see a fight between Mariner and Tingy. I said that wrong. I think.
Tendi?
Tendi. Yeah, I want to see a fight between those two.
Well, I mean, Tendi is pretty badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen her fight. That would be an interesting thing to see.
You want to see a lewd video between Tendi and Mariner? Look on Pornhub. They probably have a parody of it.
Oh, most definitely. Roll 34.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, how do you suck this blood out? It's like, suck out the venom. Then there was, hey, you didn't have any problem in your ships, did you? And you go missing. Oh, why? Because apparently there's this one asshole who's scamming people. I mean, good thing they caught him.
And I mean, it does have a nice social like commentary about how stupid people are using horns for aphrodisiacs and shit like that.
Oh, most definitely.
Those poachers who, I'm gonna kill a nearly extinct rhino just so I can steal its horn to make somebody horny.
Like, okay, for example, let's say I wanted a elephant's tusk, right? I would find like some elephant bones of an elephant that died of natural causes way long ago.
And guess what? It's easy, like way easier to deal with, because then it's not so much a matter of killing the animal and dealing with the carcass. You just have the bones right there.
Yeah, it's like it's already dead, so doop, doop. Or just get a fake one made out of wood or something. Or porcelain even. No, resin.
Resin would work.
Yeah. It's like, hey, it looks exactly the same. I'm not going to use it as aphrodisiac. It looks cool on my wall, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Although I do love how like some people are like are painting like the horns or tusks like pink, so they're unusable now. I do love that.
Yeah, use nail varnish; it works better.
And I also love it's like I think it's like in Africa or something. The nature reserve people have resorted to shooting the poachers.
Good.
Love that.
The fucking poachers.
See, I got no problem. I have zero problem with hunting, as long as it's for food and stuff. But if you're just gonna use it to like cut off the horns and throw away the rest like it's nothing, then fuck you.
Also, I'm pretty sure elephant meat is not very good.
It probably tastes so gamey and really chewy, but yeah, no, ew.
Yeah. No, like, if you're gonna eat, yeah, I'm okay with hunting to eat because
Oh, yeah.
humans are omnivores by nature.
Nom, 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 nom.
It is how our teeth are made. It is how our bodies are made.
Yeah. Like,
And
I
too.
Like I
It is
found
not
some cool antlers in the woods. Pair of antlers in the woods one time that were like shed off.
cool. You see, the shed ones are so much cooler.
All right.
Like, why are you going to go and do all that when you can just let it be and nature will provide. Like,
Yeah. Speaking of nature, I also one time found a pair of antlers that were still attached to the skull.
wow.
Yeah. I think some wolves had a nice meal.
Yeah,
Wolves are cute.
they are.
Now, do we see those Mugato like in the live action series?
I just told you.
Oh, sorry,
That's
sorry.
correct. It was in the original series.
Mugato. And I bet they're friendly.
No, Kirk had to fight one.
Well, I mean, I bet they're friendly if you leave them alone.
Well, about as friendly as a rhino or a bear.
Yeah.
They won't try to. Yeah, I think. I honestly don't remember that episode well enough to know. All I know is Kirk fought one before.
I mean, to be honest, Kirk fights everything.
Usually just to tear his shirt off.
Pretty much. I have to ask. I don't know if it's Kirk, but let's see. Do look like the projector looks like the bamboo cannon from the arena.
Oh, are you talking about the one that Kirk made where he dumped a bunch of sand and other stuff in there to shoot the Gorn?
Gorn fight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay.
Would the Rule 34 version of that be Gornography?
Dear God. Okay. So my question is, and I've seen like this episode memed a lot. The one where he's like, the fighting is like terrible choreographing. It's like fighting like this lizard monster. Like everything's
That's
really
Gorn.
slow. Oh, that's Gorn.
That's Gorn.
Oh, what episode was that? Or what Star Trek version, I should say.
That's the original series.
Original, okay. Yeah, because I've seen that be memed
With Kirk.
to death.
Yeah. I actually have a t-shirt I got from Think Geek with that on it.
Nice. Our Think Geek closed down, unfortunately.
Bruh, our Think Geek was a website for me back in the early 2000s. I got 3 Tauntaun sleeping bags from there for free.
Ooh, nice.
Because I earned, you know how they have the points thing?
Yeah.
So I would save up my points and just use them for Tauntauns.
Did they smell worse on the inside?
Not until after it's been used.
And
who uses it.
I do find it was so adorable that they thought just because they practiced more that they could take her down.
Yeah.
I mean, they did give her a bloody nose, but I think she gave them a couple broken bones.
Yeah.
And lesson learned: if you ever want a rumor to spread, tell the bartender.
Of course.
Why does a ship need a bartender
most...
if you can make your own drinks?
Um, the atmosphere. I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
true.
you can make your own drink at home.
True.
What's the point of going to a bar if you can just buy the booze and make it yourself?
True. Yeah. Okay, so something I noticed, well, at least for the cartoon show, because I don't watch much Star Trek. So these are like exploration ships, right? Like they explore the universe and all that stuff.
For the most part.
I don't really see any children on those ships.
They learn their lesson on Enterprise D.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Dex knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I have no idea what Enterprise D is. I would just figure it's like like a school bus ship or something.
No. It's one of the later incarnations of the Enterprise that Picard used. And it had kids on there and stuff, which Picard didn't like because Picard doesn't like kids, which I am all for.
Yeah.
But yeah, something bad happened to the ship.
Oh, did all the children die?
I don't remember.
Oh, that
But
just reminded.
adding to the ship.
Oh, that just reminded me. It's like, of course, it's not in the records. It's not embarrassing to have an entire ship of lice. I mean, I have to agree. When she was talking about why all the missing crew members on the Titanic wasn't on the documents.
Yeah.
Like, would you want everybody to know they had lice? Or do you?
No, I don't. I have mice. Well, a mouse and a hamster.
Oh, I hope they
Funga
taste
dot.
delicious.
Nah, too small.
Uh, let's see. Got Ferengi medical thing. It is kind of rude to like just steal another person's patient.
Yeah. Although, I mean, you can snipe it if you have enough patience.
Eh. Wow. Uh, oh, that's weird. Anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else from this episode.
It has been a while since I saw that one because I watched the wrong one. But
True. If I can think of something, one thing I want to say is though, so I was thinking about Q again, and I have decided his powers are magic. Because the whole thing, technology, is interested by magic and stuff. It only works if he's actually like using a device, but you never see them using any devices. So I'm gonna go with magic.
it could just be molecular manipulation caused by a form of really advanced psychokinesis.
Nah, that's true. Man, I wish I had Q powers.
I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to marry Q Jr. just so I could have his powers.
Well, you can do that.
in the episode True Q, she tried to Amanda Rogers, who has Q powers, tried to give Riker Q powers in order to seduce him because she had a crush on him, and it was kind of that teenager having a crush on her teacher type thing, and so he's like, kid, you are way too young for me. Although she was like young adult, but still too young for him. Yeah. And he's, I'm flattered, but no. And it pissed her off, and so she put him on like the top of the Enterprise, and just like, we can have a picnic here. Would that make you happy? No.
I gotta watch that episode. Oh.
But yeah. So
it's like,
also soft canon, because it's not actually an episode of anything, but it was co-authored, I think, by John Delancey. There was a book called Q and Law, where Q gave Q powers to Luoxana Troy to seduce her in order to. This is like a preemptive to Cupid, but to try to help Picard understand that love is kind of stupid and romance is really stupid, he seduced Luoxana and gave her Q powers, telling her that he loved her, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, Q loves me. And it's like, no, I don't. It's just, I was having a laugh. And she's like, you what? And she totally kicked his ass all across the ship. She shrunk him, used him as a racquetball.
I have to see that episode. Oh, I remember two more things episodes. Like,
I think it's in it's on iTunes. You can buy the book, the audio book. It is read by Delancey and Michelle Barrett. So it is literally Q and Luoxana narrating.
Nice.
It is so funny.
I read like two more things. Don't mind me. You still have another 10 minutes of pure torture. Oh, but one of my favorite things was, so are we going to be in your next book? Oh, I didn't read any of them. I read 5 books. See, I'm already like one of their own. No.
Oh yeah, the wannabe Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was a dumbass.
Like it reminded me of those survivalist shows. It's like, I'm surviving out in the wilderness, just drinking my own piss and whatever I find. White has a fully loaded camera crew right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're not in any danger whatsoever. Anytime you switch to commercial breaks, you're eating like a steak. Yeah.
Although, it's funny because there was a Mythbuster episode called Duct Tape Island where they survived on an island with duct tape, just things that came off the pallet of duct tape. So duct tape and the plastic wrap that held it together. That's it. Lots and lots of duct tape. They made a net out of duct tape. They made shoes out of duct tape. They made hats. They made chairs, hammocks, everything.
Hey, you only need 2 things, duct tape and WD-40.
Yep. But, so they showed how to survive, but even they acknowledged, yeah, we have a camera crew. We're not actually on a deserted island. This is Hawaii, Yeah. And they caught a chicken. Adam caught a chicken using a net made out of the duct tape. And later on, they're eating chicken, and it's like, oh, don't worry, my buddy's still here. We didn't kill him. this is chicken we got from KFC over down the road.
Oh, dear God. In fact, hey, look, he even enjoys it. Oh, come on, chickens cannibalize each other all the time.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I mean, especially in those piss poor conditions they're forced to live in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got nothing more for this episode. You, Doc?
No, like I said, it has been a hot minute since I've seen it, so
Yeah, you remembered enough, though. What about you, Dex? You got anything to say about this lovely episode? He says, I'm good.
no, you're not. Stop lying. Stop lying. You're not good.
Well, I think we can call that a stream then. Goodbye, lovely people. Mwah.